We're back at 7:43. Ever wonder what it's like to be locked away in prison? Well, a lot of travelers got a little taste of that this week during that bad storm, getting stuck on the tarmac at an airport for up to 11 hours. The terminal in sight, but no way to get off the planes. So is there anything you can do if it ever happens to you? Janet Libert is editor and publisher of Executive Travel magazine. Janet, nice to see you. Good morning.
Good morning.
JetBlue is the one that's really taking it on the chin for what happened on Monday. And this is an airline, from my experience, they go out of their way to do things right. They had a bad day.
You know, the dramatic events that happened this week, very, very, very rare. 8 million flights in a year, and a handful have dramatic events like this.
They had horrible weather. From what I understand, the weather forecasters had predicted there'd be a little window of opportunity to get some flights out of there. It never came. The rain never came. It just kept snowing and sleeting. But what did the airline do wrong?
Okay, so here's a couple of things that an airline wants you to know. That, again, it's very, very rare. And if there is iffy weather, they will board the flight and they will take you out to the runway with the hope that there will be a break in the weather so that you can get off. Airlines hate to cancel flights. It costs them money, and it makes customers unhappy.
A lot of passengers complained, okay, we're on the tarmac for 4, 5, 6 hours. Let us get off the plane. Even if the plane can't make it back to the gate, bring the stairs up, open the door, let us get off.
Right.
And the airline didn't do that.
You know, safety is the #1 concern that an airline has. They are responsible for you from the minute you get on that plane till you get off. So they're going to do everything in their realm.
And they were afraid of people slipping down the
Yes.
stairs or tripping and falling as they headed through the slush back to the terminal.
Right.
If you're on a plane, what actions can you take? Can you create a democracy? Can everybody on the plane vote and say, we all want to get off? Because let's face it, there were people going on vacation who probably said, I'm willing to stick this out so I get out today.
Exactly. There's always people on a plane who want to get to the destination no matter how long it takes. On a plane, the pilot is the guy in charge. His decisions are final. So as much as you talk and say you want to get off, really the pilot will make the ultimate call because your safety and his is his concern.
This is the era of cell phones. Probably 3/4 of the people on that plane had cell phones. If they're stuck in the plane and can't get off, who should they pick up the phone and call? Should they call the airline, the head of the airline?
You know what? You can call the airline. They definitely, just be aware that the airline doesn't want you to be out there, and it's very, very rare. So yes, call the 800 number, call your family, call anybody, but really know that it's the pilot who's going to make the judgment call. And he is in constant contact with the airline and his control center.
Complicating this, a lot of people had none of the basic necessities because of the new security guidelines. They don't let you take a lot of liquids and things, toothpaste on the flight. Any recourse to these passengers after they get off the plane?
You know, after you get off the plane, write a letter. Airlines really do want to hear what you have to say, and I think JetBlue's doing a great job trying to recover from the situation. And again, it's very rare.
Well, they've done the smart thing. They've admitted their mistake, and they're trying to make right. All right, Janet, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And up next, a different kind of frustration for a young woman, hiccups that haven't gone away in more than 3 weeks. We'll talk to her right after this.
It's time to get into Macy's. Come see what's inside.